Getting started with Dr. Explain. Part 7. Working with annotated images in the Annotation Designer. An annotated image in Dr. Explain is a composite graphic object that, in addition to the base image, contains numbered callouts, with explanatory descriptions of its individual elements. In user documentation, the most often annotated images are screenshots of entire screens, program windows, and web pages. Image elements, for which explanatory descriptions are created, are called controls in Dr. Explain. Each control has a number, an area on the main image, a title, and explanatory text. You can edit annotated images in Annotation Designer mode. There are 3 ways to switch to Annotation Designer mode: right-click on the annotated image, and select Edit from the context menu, or double-click on the image, or click on the pencil icon below the annotated image. If the image is not annotated, then you need to use the Annotate command from the context menu, as we showed in the previous video. In the Annotation Designer you have access to a toolbar, and a panel of additional modes. You can close the designer with the button in the upper left corner. You can also undock the designer window and make it float, for example to move it to a second monitor. This way it will not overlap the main editor. The zoom in and zoom out buttons allow you to control the display scale, and the hide show control rectangles button enables and disables the visibility of the borders of the control areas on the main image. As we described in the previous video, Dr. Explain automatically recognizes controls when capturing application screens, and creates explanatory callouts for them. In addition, you can create controls on your own, using the new control button in the designer toolbar. Using the corresponding buttons, you can also make controls active and inactive, or delete them altogether. You can use the mouse to move either the entire control callout, or only its ends. By holding down the Shift key while dragging the end of the callout, you can rotate it to angles in multiples of 15 degrees. When you move the entire callout, the rectangular control area on the main image will not move. You'll need to move it separately. The end of the callout pointing to the area will move with it, unless you hold down the Alt key. To move the control callout and its rectangle at the same time, select both of them while holding down the Control key. You can change the size of the control area, as well as the main image, by dragging the corners of the rectangle framing it. For images with a large number of controls, we recommend switching to the Control Areas mode. In this mode, the callouts are hidden, and you can carefully work only with the boundaries of the areas. To quickly align the edges of several callouts or control areas, just select them and then use the alignment buttons on the designer toolbar. You can also set a single width or height for control areas. The title of the control shown next to the callout can be changed in its Properties panel. To quickly edit the title of the selected control, press the F2 key. Also, the title can be changed in the control description, if the control title text box is visible. The control number can also be changed either in the Properties panel, or by using the Move Up and Move Down buttons at the top of the control description section. As you can see, for each control in the annotated image, a section with its description is created in the editor. By default, it includes an image of the control number, its name, and the picture corresponding to its area in the main image. You can also add any editor objects to the description. If you delete the entire section, the corresponding control will also be deleted. If you want to keep the control and callout on the screenshot, but don't want to show its description in the topic, just select all the content inside the section with the description, and completely delete it, while keeping the section itself. Control descriptions can also be edited in the main editor without going to the annotation designer. In the Web Help, the description of the control will be displayed in a tooltip when you click on its callout. The appearance of the callout can be changed in the Annotation Designer settings, which can be opened from the Designer toolbar. A number of predefined callout templates are available in the Annotation Style section. Click on a template to add it to the list of templates used in your project. You can modify existing callout templates, or create new ones in the dedicated Annotation Template Designer. This process will be covered in a separate video, in the series about advanced techniques for working in Dr. Explain. The Replace Screenshot button in the Designer toolbar allows you to quickly replace the main image with a new one, while retaining all controls, and their callouts and descriptions. This feature will save you a lot of time when updating documentation, for example, when a new version of your software product is released. The Screen Editor is a separate designer mode, in which you can crop the main image. Here you can also add text labels to the image, which in the main designer mode will be integrated with the main image. The context menu in the designer allows you to copy to the clipboard, or save to a file either the main image, or the entire annotated image along with callouts. So in this video you learned what elements annotated images consist of, and how to work with them in Annotation Designer. Watch more tutorials in this series to learn more about developing user documentation with Dr. Explain. And don't forget, you can install and start working with Dr. Explain absolutely free. The latest version of the program is always available on the website drexplain.com.